Welcome back, familiar, to Northside LDN. Caramba. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to everyone in the building. We've got some updates on a couple of players ahead of the Newcastle game. Big up to everyone that's locked in. And let's get straight into it. Let's hear what Arteta's got to say about these injuries. Let's go.
So Ricky and Martin are out, definitely. And with Ben, we don't know yet because he hasn't trained yet. He could not train. He could not get involved. So let's wait and see if he's available. Yes, so we have a training session today. If he can complete that, he will be available. He hasn't had any training session yet, but if he's able to do that today, he will be available in the squad.
Okay, so it looks like Calafiori and Odegaard are definitely out for the game against Newcastle, 100%. They're not going to be featuring. Calafiori is out for a couple of weeks. Odegaard is out. Like I said, I'm expecting Odegaard back in January or late December times, to be completely honest. Ben White looks like he's not in training. It looks like Gabriel as well. He's not in training, but he's expecting Gabriel to be back. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. To me, listen, Ben White, we've got a lot of injuries, man. We got to manage our injuries right now. Ben White, but it looks like Calafiori and Odegaard are the ones that are 100% not going to be available. Ben White, it looks like he still needs to get back into full training. So does Gabriel, but he's expecting Gabriel to be back. Interesting. We're going to see. We're going to see. It's crazy the amount of injuries we've got this season, but this is why you got a squad. Big up to everyone that's locked in, familia. Thank God it's Friday. Puta que pariu. Estamos aquí, caramba. We're here. Man, I have to go shop, get my Maggie. You already know what time it is, man. Go get the Maggies out. We got to get the Maggies out. But yeah, so it seems like, listen, we'll see who we play. Obviously, we've got Zinchenko. I don't want to see Zinchenko playing. We've got Lewis Skelly. I don't think he's ready. Even though Newcastle haven't been starting off the season well, they're not players that I'm necessarily trusting to put a performance in up against Newcastle. But we'll see. We will see what happens. We'll see if Ben White will be available. We'll see if Ben White and Gabriel will be available for this game. I'm expecting them back, but we will see. We will see. It's crazy, like the amount of players that we keep getting linked to as soon as there's no matches. Apparently, Arsenal are serious contenders to sign Bayern Munich's Leroy Sané. Apparently, I don't see no truth to this. The amount of times we keep getting linked to him, there's nothing really involved in Arsenal talking to Leroy Sané. It just says that Arteta has identified former Man City winger as a target ahead of the January transfer window. The 28-year-old is yet to sign a contract extension with Bayern Munich. His current deal is due to expire June 2025. Yeah, I mean, however, Arsenal should be considered as a serious contender for signing this January. As bro, the amount of times we keep getting linked with Sané, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We're linked with him all the time. Just go out there and buy us the striker that we need. We don't need Sané right now. We need a quality striker, first of all. Then we need to go out there and get a proper number 10 as well. Now, I'm not hearing it, man. I'm not hearing it. Every single transfer window, we hear the same porcaria. We're linked to Sané. We're going to go try and get Sané, this, and that. It's all a load of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Kivio at the back, bro. I don't want to see Kivio at the back, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see Kivio at the back, man. I'm telling you, it's mad, bro. Big up my boy Northside in the chat. Not confident at all, especially at St. James Park. I predict the 1-1. Listen, my prediction will really be based on the players that we can field out on the pitch. Obviously, Calafiori, I don't really rate him, to be honest. So I wouldn't say he's a massive loss. But yeah, Odegaard as well. Listen. Let's see what Ethan can do. He managed a match for me the other day, so it is what it is. Troops raid. Hey, big up to Troops. Big up familia. Thumbs up, caramba. Big up to Troops, man. The Troops raid. Thank you very much. Big up familia. Big up to everyone that's locked in from Troops. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's one of them ones, man. Big up, man. Big up familia. Big up every single time. Big up to Troops, man. You know what I'm saying? Man looks like my mum's favorite baller, Isabu. You know what I'm saying? So big up to Troops, man. You know what I'm saying? My mum would love Troops, bro. I'm telling you, she'd love to meet Troops, bro. Man looks just like Isabu, you know. My fellow countryman, you know what I mean? Big up to Troops. Big up to everyone that's locked in. But yeah, Northside does the cooking, bro. Arsenal take the piss. I'm bold now because 20 years of mediocrity. I'm 28. I hear it. Fix up, Arteta. You've been backed with peas. You got your targets patting the hell up. 800 M's, you know. Big up, Familia. Big up every single time, man. Big up to Troops as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone that's joined from Troops' channel. Hit the likes, man. Them, come on, caramba. Hit up the likes. 267 in the building. You finish that puta. Make sure you're hitting the likes. I want to see at least 150 likes. Você não brinca comigo. Não brinca comigo. Vocês estão brincando com a minha cara, né? Hit the likes. Rebenta the likes. Não vou repetir a mesma porcaria. Estamos aqui. You know what I'm saying? Rebenta the likes. Rebenta the likes. Big up, Guru. Big up every time, my G. Ruben to United. Let's go. Finally, my club has a good manager. Now I hear it, bro. I get it. I get why you guys are excited, man. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Rebenta the like. Almost 300 in the build. I ain't even seen 100 likes yet. Vocês estão a brincar comigo. Vocês vão brincar comigo. Vocês vão levar no corno. Vocês estão a brincar comigo. Smash the likes. Gyökeres will end up at United now. Watch us fumble. Bro, I wouldn't even be surprised. Why are we getting linked to Mane? We need a striker and we need another number 10. You know what I'm saying? And we need a deep line playmaker. You know what I'm saying? It's just, bro. It's ridiculous. Every transfer window we're linked with Sane. There's no valid links to it. I don't understand, bro. Like, we're always linked to this guy. We never get him over the line. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. Big up, man. The league has gone in it. I say let's go for the FA Cup Carabao, bro. There's no excuse for Arsenal not to win the Carabao. There's no, all the teams that are left. Arsenal fans will say that we're stronger team than all of them. Arsenal fans will say we're stronger than Liverpool. They will say we're stronger than all the rest of the clubs that left in Tottenham, all of them. So I'm expecting Arsenal to win the Carabao Cup. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. Pepe ain't in the competition. Spurs knocked them out. So I'm expecting us to win it. I'm expecting us to win it. We should be winning it. But we'll see, man. Yeah, I mean, we will see. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. But yeah, man, big up, familia. You already know what time it is. Shout out, Northside. Come on, family. Thumbs up, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of articles to get through. Big up to Sunshine, man. Listen, Sunshine's finally happy now. The club's got a new manager, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. Chelsea win, Arsenal drop points. We go above you, bro. It's long. At the end of the day, yeah, if Chelsea's process, Man United's process, you know what I'm saying, or Tottenham's process win a major honor before us, what's the excuse going to be from this fan base? What's the excuse going to be? Less money spent. The manager's been there less time. I'm telling you, Arsenal have to win a major honor this season, bro. They have to win a major honor this season. I don't care. I do not care. I don't see any truth to the links given. Who's in charge? Edu and his Ponson around last summer and January gone. I'm not expecting signings because of that man, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, that guy, yeah, is absolutely rubbish at getting signings over the line, bro. Man, like the Brazilian Wreck-It Ralph. Now, I don't trust that guy doing anything, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even trust him in the Vauxhall market selling £1 bananas, £1 bananas. Come get your bananas. I wouldn't even trust him on that. I wouldn't even trust Edu to sell £1 fish. That guy is rubbish, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you go out there and actually identify a striker that we need? Do you know what I'm saying? We know what we need. Yeah, I mean, I don't need all this bukkari about, oh, we can't find the right player and we're looking to... Nah, bro. Nah. I'm not hearing it, bro. This guy, bro, he's a bum. I'm telling you, I'm sick of Edu, bro. Go out there and buy some quality, bro. You brought a lot of idiots to the club. Go out there and buy some quality, bro. Big up, my G. Big up every single time. You already know what time it is. Big up, man. Like the stream, don't be Felix in front of goal. Come on, man. You already know, man. Listen on the road, brethren. Smash the likes. Come on, family. You already know what time it is, man. Sane overrated anyway. Yeah, I agree. I think he's overrated anyway. That's not who we need, bro. That's not who we need. We need world-class players. You know what I mean? That's what we need. We need to add world-class players, man. But big up to everyone that's locked in, man. That's what I'm saying. You don't want silent side, bro. You know what I mean? Rebenta da não vou repetir a mesma porcaria, bro. You know what I mean? Big up Northside had to hit the like since you got the slipper out. Come on, family. You already know what time it is when the slipper comes out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, big up, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. There's an article. Why is no one talking about Raheem Sterling's impressive performance against Preston? I don't think Raheem Sterling was that impressive. I don't understand this article that's come out about Raheem Sterling was impressive. I don't think he was good. He was good at taking on 2 or 3 players, but his finishing was all over the place. Let's be real. You're playing against Preston and you can't finish your chances. Ethan Awari, he had 1 chance that he should have scored. The second one, he actually slapped it top bins. How's a kid that's come through the academy, barely got any minutes? Let's be real. Ethan's got less minutes than Sterling this season. less minutes than Jesus, less minutes than Martinelli, less minutes than Trossard. And this kid is getting man of the match again. Every time this kid plays 90 minutes, he's getting man of the match. And Raheem Sterling, in front of goal, you're smacking it off the defender, smacking it straight to the goalkeeper. I don't think there's anything impressive. You know what I mean? I'm expecting a winger to be able to dribble. I don't think Sterling's good enough, man. He's not good enough. I'll be real. Too inconsistent in front of goal. Way too inconsistent in front of goal. I can't lie. But it is what it is. There's another article, the latest on Martin Odegaard injury before Newcastle clash. It says Arteta has ruled Martin Odegaard out of Arsenal's match against Newcastle on Saturday, but he expects the midfielder to be ready soon. Let me see if I can get the quotes. Where's the quote? He said, now is the stage when he will do certain work with us. Let's see how he deals with the pain. If he moves naturally enough, if he's physically now at the level that requires him to compete. But with the work rate and the hours he's putting in, I would be surprised that the moment he starts training with us, we don't say that he looks ready. So hopefully soon. Listen, don't rush the kid back. Don't rush Odegaard back, bro. Don't rush him back. Real talk. Don't rush him back, man. Don't rush him back. I don't want Odegaard rushed back, bro. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro. That's Edu, bro. Very good, very nice. That's every single time when he was looking to get Nuntavage. Very good, very nice. You know what I mean? Come on, ladies. Arsenal fans babying Havertz, but want a new striker, bro. I ain't babying Havertz. You know what I'm saying? I told you I don't rate that guy. Inconsistent, exactly what we've been seeing. You know what I mean? Where was Havertz when we lost against Bournemouth? Where was Havertz when we drew against Liverpool? Where was Havertz when we dropped points against Brighton? Where was Havertz when we drew against Atalanta? This guy's not a clinical goal scorer. I've been telling, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Gyökeres and Buemo, I'm happy. Yeah, bro. It is what it is, man. Overrated, just like Man United players. You know what I mean? I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I am tired, bro. Just go out there. We know the players that we need. Gyökeres is killing it right now. Dovbyk is a very good striker. There's strikers out there. There's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I've got to say, Arsenal have the best content creators on YouTube, but that club don't deserve you. They don't deserve me, bro. They don't deserve me. You know what I mean? They don't deserve me, bro. They don't. You know what I mean? Big up, man. I'm a Liverpool fan, but I always tune into you. Great content, always keeping it real, even though I do live to see Arsenal in the mud. Big up, familia. Listen, I just keep it honest, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not here to be lying to people. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Sing Portugal, bro. No. Man calling me Rafinha. I'm a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Big up, man. Big up. But yeah, I don't think Odegaard's anywhere near starting for Arsenal, if I be completely honest, bro. I don't think that he's anywhere near starting, bro. But yeah, I'm not surprised. But yeah, there's so many articles going on about, you know, PGMOL and we've got, you know, Ethan, he's a sensational talent. He's definitely got talent. I don't know how good the talent is though. We haven't seen him up against the best. We haven't seen him up against, you know. Havertz is clinical. What are you waffling? Where was Havertz clinical last season when we needed him to score against Bayern Munich? Was Havertz clinical when we needed him to score against Fulham? Was Havertz clinical when we needed for him to score in both the cups last season, Liverpool, West Ham? This season, when we've dropped points and we need someone to put the ball in the back of the net against Brighton, Bournemouth, Atalanta, and Liverpool. Was he clinical? Did he turn up? What are you chatting about? Talking rubbish. These men go on 80% of him turning up here and then say, oh, he's clinical. No, clinical is when your team needs you to get over the line. They need you to get the 3 points. Where was that Phil Liverpool? They're doing nothing, bro. Doing nothing with his giraffe legs. That Phil Liverpool, they don't turn up when we need him to turn up. What competition does this guy ever turn up? Scoring clinical goals for us to get over the line. Stop talking rubbish. Yeah, stop talking rubbish. You need a striker to turn up, yeah, in clinical games, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? End of the season. To get over the line to win stuff. What competition is he clinical in? Get out of here, man. Last season, Mateta scored more goals than him. Solanke scored more goals than him. Do you know what I'm saying? There's bare strikers that scored. Jackson scored more league goals than him. What's man talking about? Man, these men love a narrative, man. They love a narrative. I'm tired of it, man. I mean, I'm tired of it. about he's clinical. No, clinical is, yeah, when we're in quarterfinals, semi-finals, to the finals, you actually score goals for your team to progress and win major honors. Clinical is not start of the season, you're scoring a bunch of goals, and then when it gets to the latter stages, or it gets to games that we actually need to get over the line, this filo da puta is nowhere to be seen. Please, no for the cabeza, yeah? I'm not talking for the cabeza. I'm actually having a very good Friday. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. You know what I mean? Havertz is overpaid and underachieved all the time. So I'm saying that, the same crap they're going to defend this guy with, yeah, is the same crap they defended Jesus, but now all of a sudden they had enough of Jesus. What's man talking about? What's man talking about? I don't give a shit about GA. Does he score when we need him to score? The answer is no. You can't give me one competition where he's actually pivotal and us getting over the line to win. So why is he our third highest signing of this club's history? I'm chatting rubbish, man. I'm chatting absolute rubbish. This whole fan base, yeah, these filhos da puta, this is what I hate about this fan base. Fucking flip-flopping filhos da puta. I'm telling you, these macacos. Last season, everyone's saying going into January, we need a clinical goal scorer. Why do you say we need a clinical goal scorer if you got Havertz then? If you really believe in Havertz, why were you asking for a clinical goal scorer? Don't stop talking rubbish, man. You know what I'm saying? These men have been calling for a clinical striker since Havertz has been here. But now the narrative changed because we didn't get a clinical goal scorer. Oh, Havertz is clinical. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of it. Oh, is it the heat? Is it the heat map? Is it the field tilt? The same pucaria you man wanted to defend Jesus with, and now you realize, oh yeah, really, oh yeah, a striker's job is to score goals, and now you've given up on him. We've got two strikers at the club that are they're not monsters in front of goal. They're not clinical in front of goal. Now you want to change the narrative to make you feel good because we didn't go out there and get the striker. No, put the pressure on the owner to go out there and get the striker that we need. Nah, I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. Man, we're asking for a clinical goal scorer since we've had Jesus and Havertz. Now all of a sudden Havertz is the answer. These man move the goalposts every single time, bro. Why was man, bro? These men were telling us that, oh, we're going to get Sesko and going to get all these players. These men were arguing between Osimhen and Gyökeres because we needed a clinical goal scorer. But now you want to move the goalposts and say, no, Havertz is that guy. Well, you didn't say that in the summer, did you? You didn't say that in last January, did you? Bro. About, oh, he's got GA. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Can't tell me one competition this guy's clutching. But yeah, all of a sudden, I'm supposed to back him. Back him for what? No, I'm saying. This ain't a Diddy party, bro. I don't be backing into man. Havertz clinical in the same sentence as... Bro, I'm telling you, it don't make no sense. They can't tell me one competition this guy's clinical in. Do you know what I'm saying? Clinical how? Clinical how? The games that we drop points, this guy has not turned up to score us goals to get us over the line. What's man talking about clinical? I've seen Henry, Kanu, and all these players. The man trying to tell me that Havertz is clinical. Get out of here, man. Get out of it. Even Wenger came out. Actually, I almost forgot, filo da puta. I saw the article from Wenger, yeah, and I'll find it again. Wenger said Havertz will never score the amount of goals that Harry Kane. Havertz will never be a clinical goal scorer. This guy does everything else except be a clinical goal scorer. That's not his game. So do you know more than Wenger? Okay then. Okay. Football's a humbler. Yeah? Cala esa boquinha. Yeah? Para falar pucaria. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay then. The same Wenger that identified Thierry Henry turned him from a winger into a striker. The same one that found Anelka. The same one that went and got Canu. The same one that went and got Bergkamp. I think he knows something. I think he does know something about football. A man said Havertz is never going to be a clinical goal scorer. So there you go. Look up the article if you think I'm lying and then come back to me. I'm tired of it. Big up to Hooks to the Raid as well, man. Big up Fabile every single time, man. Big up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. These man, bro, just chat rubbish, bro. Chat absolute rubbish, bro. This guy is not clinical, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're defending him the way they defended Jesus. Okay, don't worry. Once you guys are sick of him, yeah, I'm gonna say, yo, keep him in the club. Keep him at the club. Because you man told me he's clinical. Why do Arsenal sign Chelsea and City scrub Sterling, Havertz, Zinchenko? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't understand it, bro. You're asking me to understand stupidness. You know what I'm saying? But bro, this is the stupidness I got to deal with, bro. Like, tell me a competition this guy's clinical in. You know what I'm saying? Because these men were telling us that Kai Havertz, oh, but he scored the winning goal for Chelsea in the Champions League. What winning goal has he scored for us to win anything? Okay, then. Okay, then. Big up, man. Arsenal fan from Sweden, but my parents are from Ethiopia. Big up, my G. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? How is Ben White injured again? Maybe that's why Ben White's performances this season hasn't been all that. Maybe that's why, because he's been injured. Maybe he's been carrying a knock since the start of the season. Because Arteta did come out and say a couple of press conferences ago, he did say that Havertz was carrying a bit of a knock, but he's been managing it. So maybe a couple of players have been managed by the manager and have been carrying a knock. Who knows? Who knows? I don't really believe Arteta because he told us Odegaard would be back every single time. He's just not clear with what's going on with the players. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, Northside, last season, you guys lost against Newcastle United away 2-1 because offline, and it should have been a draw. There you go, man. There you go. It's mad. Man, like Havertz Pappy, you know. Havertz Pappy. Bro, just get Havertz's chorizo out your mouth, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know who you are. Just relax. You know what I'm saying? Just relax about Havertz Pappy. Like, who's calling another man Pappy? Pappy, Pappy. Papi chulo, papi, papi chulo, papi chulo, papi chulo. How you call the next man papi? That's what the girls call them. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, some salty, zesty guy, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man's probably trying to do that. Probably trying to do the gasolina behind Havertz, bro. Relax, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some zesty guy, papi chulo. Feel that puta, man. I swear down, these Skittle fans, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Man, like Fruit Loops, you know. These Fruit Loops, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man's brocking his back. You know what I mean? What are you doing, bro? About Havertz Papi. Filho da puta, viado da merda. What's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. This channel ain't the Skittles channel, bro. This ain't the Skittles channel. AFTV reckons Havertz is new Henri. The funniest video I've heard. That channel is full of escapes from mentors. Bro, they're from the Hills of Eyes. Them Finnish that put escape from the Hills of Eyes, bro. That's what they're from. Do you know what I'm saying? The descendants of the Hills of Eyes, bro. I don't know what crap they're talking about the new Henri. What are they? How dare you even compare Havertz to Henri, bro? How dare you? These men are disrespecting legends all to twerk for this club. Bro, I don't even know, bro. But it's okay, man. Papi, papi, papi chulo, papi, papi, papi chulo, papi, papi, papi chulo, papi chulo. That's what they want. That's what they want, bro. That's what they want. You know what I mean? That's what Havertz Papi wants, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Man's going low. You know what I mean? Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. From the window to the wall, to the wall, to the down map. You know what I mean? Nah, bro. Pause. Jokers, bro. Jokers. Jesus, Sterling, Havertz, Martinelli, horror attack, Saka, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Tô cansado dessa merda. Tô cansado de ouvir a mesma merda, bro. You know what I'm saying? Martinelli, if he doesn't perform this season, sack him. You know what I'm saying? Sell him. I don't care. Sack him, sell him, terminate his contract. I don't care, bro. That guy, he's fighting for his contract this season. I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? In 1 season and 9 games, Nico Jackson has already scored more goals than Havertz at Chelsea in his 3 seasons. Jackson also outscored Havertz last season in his first season in the league. Thank you. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But this guy talking about papi chulo, papi chulo, shaking his bum. What are you doing, bro? You ain't deadgy. Feel that book about papi Havertz, bro. I'm telling you, about these button ladles, bro. I'm telling you, bro. All of that. Broke in your back, broke it down. Broke it down. Marica da merda. Tired of these clowns, bro. Tired of these clowns. This guy keeps mentioning GA like Havertz has scored 50 goals last season. That's what I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get these people, bro. They're weird, man. They're absolutely weird. Northside, would you take any of these free agent managers over Arteta? Allegri, Xavi, Sarri, Mancini, Terzic, Constance, Schmidt, Potter. The one I would take Mancini. I would take Constance. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's probably who I'd take. But that's not the ones I want. I want to go get Inzaghi. Havertz is not clinical. GA is not a determinant of that. He needs a ton of chances to get those goals. Haaland needs 1 chance and it's a goal. So I'm saying it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, Havertz has adoring fans. No disrespect. They can have the fans, but I don't care about these Finnish that put up, bro. I swear that I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. You know what I mean? But big up though. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to Hooks as well for the raid. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. He's not consistent, but he's bro, I don't get it, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. What's man saying? What are you lot saying? Big up. Northside, in some ways, I'm glad we have injuries that Arteta has to rotate. Yeah, we have to see how good the bench is, bro. Now we want to see how good the bench is. How good is the bench? You know what I'm saying? Now that we have to flip in, now do we have to rely on him? No, let's see, bro. You know what I mean? Let's see. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see what's going on with this bench, bro. Let's see what's going on with this bench. We already know the bench ain't good enough. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Just disrespecting legends, bro. Disrespecting legends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. This guy keeps chatting shit. I'm just gonna ban him, bro. I ain't even got time for him. You know what I mean? Look at this guy, bro. Just get out of here, man. Just get out of here. I've had enough, bro. Just chatting pure bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, big up, man. Oh, you're doing numbers, bro. Keep shining. Oh, big up Jolien, man. Big up every single time, familia. Big up every single time to Jolien. You know what I mean? You already know what time it is, bro. You know what I mean? Big up to Jolien, man. Real one, man. You know what I mean? Big up familia. We're out here spreading the truth, spreading the good word. You know what I mean? Newcastle injuries ahead of Arsenal clash. Newcastle boss Eddie Howe has suggested that Anthony Gordon and Alexander Isak are feeling all right ahead of Arsenal's visit on Saturday. Eddie Howe said, where is it? Where's his quotes? Caramba. Where's his quotes? Here it goes. Here we go. Why does it keep reloading? You estúpido merda. Here we go. He said, Botman, Wilson, Trippier all out of the game, and Murphy is a serious doubt with a hamstring problem. Though the hamstring issue was described by Eddie Howe as a slight, and went on to say, we don't think it's anything serious. But yeah, the player did miss Wednesday's game against Chelsea and may fall short against Arsenal as well. Okay. Perhaps most significantly, Newcastle star, Anthony Gordon and Alexander Isak have been dealing with knocks this week. Howe told the press they both feel okay. We will assess how they feel 48 hours before the game. They both had niggling injuries, so we'll make a decision today. We need to make sure whoever enters the pitch against Arsenal is in the best physical condition. Okay, so Anthony Gordon and Isak it's not confirmed that they're going to miss the game, but they may not be fit enough to face Arsenal. I mean, that helps us. We do need to pick up maximum points. That does help us. I don't ever wish injuries on any players, but it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. If there's any Newcastle fans in the chat, let me know what you guys think. Have you heard anything different? That Gordon and Isak are 50-50 for the Arsenal game. Oh, my days. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah, this is what they want to see, bro. This is what they want to see. They like shaking their bum for the club, bro. That's what they like. That's what these maricas da merda, that's what they like, bro. These panleiros da merda, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'll take Allegri in a heartbeat. I think his time's kind of gone. I'm not going to lie, bro. But yeah. It's one of them ones. It's one of them ones, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Smash those likes. Big up to Guru, man. Every single time. A real club that doesn't win trophies anymore, bro. I'm telling you. I don't get it either, bro. I don't get it either. Yeah, man. I hear that. Northside, it's that double chin Rikishi Babs burner account. But probably. You know what I'm saying? Probably, bro. Once he finishes Big Mac. He's probably being a keyboard warrior, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Nah, big up, my G. Come on, familia. We're here, man. You know what I mean? Come on, familia. We're here. Big up to everyone, man. Big up to Cayman. Big up Joseph, man. Keep smashing it, Northside. Top guy. You know your stuff. But just keep it honest, man. Let's keep it honest. You know what I'm saying? It's mad that these days, it's like honesty is rare these days from people. Like, they just want to be talking bullshit on the internet. Man, just keep it honest, bro, about how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but big up to Jolien, man. Big up to Cayman. Big up to all the real ones in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I think once I see the lineup, I'll make my mind as to what I think the score's gonna be. Newcastle have not been great this season at all. They've been really poor. I'm expecting a win. I don't care. Even if we have to rotate, I'm expecting a win. I'm expecting Ethan as well to start in the number 10. I don't care. That kid deserves to be starting games. We've seen Sterling start games and he's been dropping stinkers. Yeah, I'm saying we've seen Jesus start games. He's been dropping stinkers. I don't want to hear none of this. I don't want to see No, I don't want to see Trossard in the 10. I want to see Ethan in the 10. Let's see how good this kid is. Let's see how good this kid is. It's time to sink or swim. You know what I mean? And I hope he does swim. But yeah, all I keep seeing is articles about Odegaard's near and, Odegaard's going to be back soon. He ain't going to be back soon, man. Anyone thinking that Odegaard's going to be back soon, I'm telling you right now, it's uma merda, uma merda. Don't mentir na tua cara. I'll tell you this now. Anyone telling me Odegaard's going to be back soon, a mim, vocês não me tapam o olho, tá ouvindo? Olha pro meu olho. Yeah? I know this guy. We ain't seen this guy until the end of December. Don't chat shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for it. Yeah? Don't talk diarrhea in my face. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seeing this guy for time, bro. But yeah, Mikel Arteta gives a promising update on Gabriel injury ahead of Newcastle clash. Arteta said that in terms of Gabriel, we're still assessing him. It doesn't look bad at all. It was much better the next day. Hopefully he'll be fine. He has done some tests. So yeah, that's the good news. That's the good news that Gabriel will be back. So at least, we have our best centre-back pairing with Saliba obviously be back as well. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Big up to everyone that's locked in. I will be putting out the link as well. So the man them can have their say. I will be putting out the link. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. What I hate with the Premier, one thing I hate, is that it's always, like, why have we got like 2 days of no football? Like, they put all the games together and then we got no days of football. Like, what? Spread the games out, man. Do you know what I'm saying? The same way these Arteta lovers spread their legs out for this process and for this manager. Just spread the games out. You know what I mean? Like, Top Gooners spread their legs on Arteta OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Spread the games out, bro. I don't understand. Other than that, there's not even really much news. You know what I'm saying? Lazio president says they wouldn't sell Arsenal loanee for 70 mil. Listen, hopefully they'll keep Nuntavaj. Apparently Nuntavaj is performing okay at Lazio. Keep him there, bro. I don't want to see that guy ever again, bro. I don't want to see that guy ever again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that guy ever again. I've seen a couple of articles about Arsenal going to win the league, bro. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Another article about Saka. Arteta can get Saka to win the Ballon d'Or. Nah. You got to win major honors, bro. If you want to be winning Ballon d'Or, you got to be winning major honors. Until we win major honors, how is Saka going to win the Ballon d'Or? Make it make sense. We got to win major honors, bro. Saka ain't winning. Saka ain't winning the Ballon d'Or until we win trophies, bro. That's just how it goes. With Vinny winning trophies, he's going to win it over Vinny. Man City keep winning trophies. He's going to win it over a Man City player. Barcelona doing the mad things. He's going to win it over Yamal. He's performing for club and country. Like, come on, let's be real. Unless we get over the line, that is the only way he can even be in contention. And even then, I don't see him winning it. I don't see him winning it. These men are crazy, bro. The more things change is the more they remain the same. No title again. Close but no cigar. So I'm saying, but these guys get excited over that, bro. Just being a nearly man, these men get excited, bro. You know what I'm saying? These men start getting excited, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Don't ever compare Havertz to Birdcamp. Your opinion is invalid forever, bro. So how can? Oh my god, bro. Arguably, some people say Birdcamp is our best player ever. Some people say Thierry Henry. I say Thierry Henry, innit? But bro, man, are comparing our two greatest legends to Havertz. No excuse that we can't win the league, then, innit? If that's the case, no reason why we can't win the league, then. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, Arsenal needs to be ready for Joe Linton shithousery. I'm telling you, we better prepare, bro. Man's going to learn some Portuguese this word so man can vibes with you on a Monday. Big up all the palhaços. Come on, family. You already know what time it is, man. Big up, family. You already know what time it is, man. The amount of people that learn, like, start saying Portuguese swear words and bad words, like, I told my mum this the other day. She's like, I see people in your chat, like, swearing in Portuguese. She's like, they're saying the most rudest stuff, like, vai tomar no cu. Oviado da merda. I'm like, yo, what can I don't know. I didn't tell them to repeat it. They repeated it because they want to repeat it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, they're saying for this, for nix, filo da puta, filo da merda, gonorrhea, pucaria, diarrhea. You know what I mean? All of it, bro. You man learn quick. She's like, yeah, the bad stuff, they always learn quick. I'm like, yo, this is what we need, man. We have to be able to cuss this club in different ways so they can understand the message. Win me a league title this season. I want that filo da puta gone. You know what I'm saying? I want that filo da puta in Arteta and Edu. Rua. If they don't win me a major honor this season, nunca saber. Eu não estou brincando. Eu não estou brincando. Ouve bem e ouve muito bem. If Arteta does not win me a major honor this season, I'm not hearing no filho da puta, no marica da merda tell me that we have to give it another year. This is his final year. It's the final countdown. There we go. I don't know what happened to my mic. You know what I mean? It didn't want to do the final countdown. It's the final countdown. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't care, bro. I don't care. Bro, why is this man calling me? I'm live, man. I ain't got time. You know what I mean? I ain't got time. You know what I mean? Big up to everyone that's locked in. I don't trust Arteta no side. Neither do I, bro. Neither do I. I will be putting out the link out as well. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Odegaard is better than Iniesta, in my opinion. Let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, I'm saying Saka don't have the ability for Ballon d'Or. I don't think he's good enough to win the Ballon d'Or. I don't think he's good enough to win the Ballon d'Or. That's my opinion, bro. Arteta he's a very good player, but he's not winning the Ballon d'Or. We'll see. We'll see. Arteta is going to rush Odegaard back and make it worse for you guys. Yeah, I can see that happening as well, man. You man need to let mans recover and don't rush players back. That's what I'm saying, bro. We don't need to rush him back. This is Newcastle. All due respect to Newcastle, yeah? Newcastle have been poor this season. They have been poor. Let's go through Newcastle's last. Let's go through their results. They lost. They won 2-0 against Chelsea. Fair enough, but it was a very heavily rotated Chelsea side. But they won. Then against they lost to them in the league though. They lost to them in the league 2-1. They lost to Brighton. They drew against Everton. They won against Wimbledon. They drew against City. Why does this keep this filho da puta? Fica quieto, pá. Oh, they lost to Fulham 3-1. They won against Wolves. They won against Tottenham. They drew against Bournemouth. They won against Southampton. You know what I mean? So, listen, it's been up and down, but lately the results ain't been that great. The results ain't been great. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. They are at home. They are at home. But at the end of the day, we're supposed to be the second best team in the league. So I'm expecting us to win. I'm not hearing no excuses. I'm not hearing no excuses. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing no excuses. Let's turn this off. Let it just charge. I don't know what the hell's going on with my phone. But yeah, anyway, big up, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. No. Don't tell him no excuse. We have the second R9 apparently. Yeah, second R9, bro. Second R9. Penny pinchers, we're here, bro. Come on, man. Get your pennies in. Get your pennies in. Remember, this clown told us, yeah? Let's never forget what this marica da merda told us. That just reminded me. Yeah, let's never forget what this filo da puta, this fraudster in the fan base, this absolute fraudster in the fan base told us. Let's never forget.
I'm saying that. If I'm going over the top of my thumbnails and titles, bro, that's how YouTube works. You know how you said your job as an engineer, right? I'm sure there's certain things that you do as a job and your engineer stuff, right? That's specific to your job. To maximize my job, because this is my full-time job, you go a little bit over the top in titles and thumbnails. It's a very common game. Go watch any side of YouTube. That's how it works, bro. I'm not here sitting saying titles and thumbnails. It's a very common game. Go watch any side of YouTube. That's how it works, bro. I'm not here sitting saying, oh, if I was to title my videos in a boring paragraph, it wouldn't get the numbers I get and it wouldn't be my job anymore, right? So you obviously do that type of stuff. And everyone knows that, by the way, as well.
Let's never forget the biggest clickbait supporter. That is his job. Yeah, I'm saying we're never gonna let that slide. Never gonna let that one slide. Let's never forget. Yeah, let's never ever forget. Yeah, it's about clickbait. It's not about telling the truth, but clickbait. It's about playing the game. His words, about playing the game. You know what I mean? Time to play the game. This guy think he's coming out of WrestleMania, bro. You know what I mean? But big up to everyone that's locked in. I'm gonna put the link out. Big up to everyone that's locked in. You know what I mean? Man can get their thoughts of the Newcastle game. Like I said, I'm expecting a win. They've been inconsistent this season. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting the win. I can't even lie. Big up Northside. I don't know why Arsenal fans moan about injuries when my club, Man City, have lots of injuries. You guys have bare injuries, bro. And you guys are still able. You guys ain't even been playing well and you're still being able to get over the line. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hansi Flick is dealing with loads of players out of his starting lineup, using the academy, and still is top of the league. That's what I'm saying. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You get me? It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, man, like Rikishi. But yeah, man, I'm expecting a win. I don't care, bro. I'm expecting a win. Joe Linton is a dangerous midfielder for Newcastle. No, 100%, 100%. But you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. I'm still expecting to win. I can't even lie. I'm still expecting to win. I'm still expecting to win. Yo, what you saying, man?
Yo.
Suge Knight.
Yeah, man. I'm tired, man. Where's your merch at, blood?
Merch? What merch?
Where's your Guna merch at, blood? We got a game tomorrow, blood. You got to get the energies right.
No.
Get the energies right, fam. Yeah.
Come on, man. Representing all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. I wear the Arsenal shirt when I can't, when that's the only clean t-shirt I got left. I don't wear that with pride at the moment. Until they give me pride, then I wear it with pride. Otherwise, it's the last option. It's the truth, bro.
No, man. You can't do the team like that, bro. Gotta get
Huh? No, they can't do me like that. Because I've been waiting for years. They can't do me like that. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Nah, about doing it. Nah, bro.
Nah, man. Hey. No, we're gonna win though, man. It's a revenge setting thing, man. For me, it's a revenge setting thing. Obviously, last time we went there, we got done dirty, bro. The ball went over the line, bro. I'm seeing in the very next game, fucking what's his name, Gary Neville. You know, putting the ball. Look, see the ball was here when it was kicked, and the shadow you can see it's going over, but then. 2-2's what was it, the Villa game this year when something got disallowed because the ball went out and it wasn't even as clear. Y'all know already, man. Them man try to get the Premier League, try to get their numbers up.
No, don't start doing the whole ref thing, bro. Stop crying. Nah, let's not do the referee stuff.
I'm just saying the look, you know me. I'm a man about facts, yeah, and factually. The ball went over the line, bro. Like it was a fact.
Shameless. Sucks.
Bro. Bro. Do you know the thing is, yeah? I know you man don't like it when I say facts, bro. You get me? You man don't like it.
I don't like when one situation gets turned into the narrative of the game. That's what I don't like.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh, don't get me wrong. We should have won that game, innit? Like, you know what I mean? All due respect, we should have won that game. But the reason why we lost the game is because we got done dirty. And then these men just went into the supreme low block and just made it rough. And look, we should have broke them down. We should have brought them down, but we didn't, innit? But just because we didn't break them down doesn't mean that we got done dirty, blood. But do you get me? Do you know what I mean? Like, because if we don't get done dirty there, we punch them up. But it was cool. Because a lot of Newcastle fans after that, they were under the internet. Yeah, they were feeling themselves. And I was like, you know what? Say no more. When they came to the Emirates, I was there. I was at the ground. Yeah. Not only was I at the ground, I was above the away fans. Literally on the edge. Yeah. Every time we score, we moved them up. We put them in a split. Every time I was like, oh, what you man saying, blood?
But who would you? I want to ask both of you the question. Yeah, Hooks, you can go first, and then Guru. Yeah, who would you play in defense as it stands? Because at the moment, it seems like Ben White is a maybe. Calafiori is out for a couple of weeks, and obviously we already got Tomiyasu out. Who would you actually play? Because Timber, I haven't heard anything bad about Timber as far as I know. Chat, let me know if you heard anything. Who would you play in the back line? Because if they get physical, if we got some of our best defenders, then we can combat that.
So in my preview, the defensive lineup I went for was Partey right back, Saliba and Gabriel centre back, and then Timber left back. That's what I went with. That's what I would go with.
Who would you put right back?
Partey, Thomas Partey, innit? I feel like every time Partey's gone right back, whether it's starting or coming on at half time, like in Preston, he's done a really good job. So I think he could do a solid job there. And truth be told, what was the game when
Gabriel's a maybe, chap. Gabriel's a maybe. They're still assessing.
Yeah, but I think he will be there. Even if it's only for 45
I think he'll be there. I think he'll play.
What was the game when Partey first went right back? I can't remember who he played. Who was it?
I can't even remember. Chat.
Well, last year. Last season, yeah.
No, this season. The first time he went right back this season.
I can't remember.
Wasn't it Liverpool? Am I wrong?
No. It was a game. It was a game before that. It might have been. Was it PSG?
Did he play right back against? Let me check.
No, it was Ben White, man.
I can't even remember.
What game was it?
No, it was Timber right back at PSG.
Anyway, there was a game where the first game he played right back here. I was kind of and ahhing about in it because I was like, how does this affect Saka in it? But oddly enough, it actually worked out. Like the only thing that we really don't get when Partey plays right back is we don't get overlapping runs on the right.
Yeah.
But
Southampton,
cool. But and we still won that game 3-1. But I feel like Partey, like what he offers that Ben White doesn't is he can just come into the midfield like so seamlessly, and it gives us that extra kind of, I guess, fortified shield in front of the back line whenever he does invert. So,
but he can get caught for pace. That's the only thing, though.
But he'd be going up against either Gordon or Barnes. And the thing is,
they're quite fast.
Pacey,
they're not slow players, bro. They're quite fast.
Yeah,
If he
they are fast, yeah. But you know what the thing is? Like again, when Partey plays right back, he doesn't push too far up the field.
Yeah,
so
true.
I don't think like he's not going to be overlapping. So I don't think we need to worry about getting caught out. And do you know what? Saliba defends wide areas really good. Like with Rice is going to be there. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not worried about it. And do you know what? I have more than enough confidence in Raya to save the odd shot that comes from the left-hand side whenever Gordon or Barnes cuts in. So yeah, that's the back line that I would go for, to be completely honest.
What about you, Guru?
See, right back Partey, I don't know, man. But that's probably what he's gonna do, right? Because against Liverpool, he was class.
Yeah.
He pretty much locked up Diaz every chance he could get. But the thing against Liverpool is, like, you kind of have to sit back a lot more as defender, right? Newcastle, their defensive shape is really good. So to break that down, you kind of need that person to overlap on the right side with Saka. So I don't know. I'd probably say I would still go with Partey. And then Saliba, Gabriel if he's back. If not, then it's got to be Kivior. And then Timber on the left. Or, you know what you could even do? You could do Timber on the right and Lewis Kelly on the left. Because who's on the left wing for them? Sorry, right wing for them.
I don't know. Last game they played on their left wing, they played Willock.
Right wing.
So
who is their right winger?
Let me look at the game.
How do I forget this, man?
Results. Here we go. Who did they play when they lost against Chelsea? Let's see. All right, cool. So they had Barnes on the left, Almiron on the right, and Isak obviously through the middle.
Oh, Almiron.
Yeah, because Gordon was injured.
Hey, no one cares about no goddamn Almiron, man.
He's inconsistent, yeah, but when he wants to turn up, he turns up. He's one of them ones. He don't turn up, but then when he turns up, he turns up. He's one of them
Bro,
players.
ain't
Like, he don't
no-
turn up for time, and then when he turns up, the thing is, Lewis Skelly. I don't think he's ready though, Guru. That's the thing. Like,
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But the thing is, like, his defensive awareness is still better. You know, so
true.
I don't know, man. But the thing about him is he's also a DM. You know, he's just been slotted into that fullback position. The other thing is, I don't care about the back line as long as Zinchenko doesn't start in it. Most of it, I'll be okay with. I'll be like, we should be able to beat Newcastle with the amount of depth we have in defense. You know what I mean? And there's nowhere else in the pitch do we have as much depth as we do in defense. So even with a couple players out, we should be able to deal with Newcastle.
I mean, they did say that Gordon and Isak are still a doubt for the game. So they're not even 100% sure.
Okay.
They're a doubt. That's what they're saying.
So we're feasting. We're feasting.
Well,
I mean, if because like those are two of their most clinical players. So
I reckon
if they don't start,
play,
then it's GG.
I reckon they play, bro. There's no way
same.
he's not gonna start the game without Gordon and Isak. I don't see him doing it. Like, even if he has to inject them or whatever, do whatever to them, I reckon they play, Guru. I can't lie, bro.
We only have one win in the last 3 games against them away. So
I mean, St. James's Park is a hard place to go to. Like, obviously, I don't want to disrespect the thing too much in it, but I don't know. I like they're coming off they come off the back of beating Chelsea in the in the Carabao Cup, but their last 2 games in the Premier League, they've both been losses. So I'm kind of sitting there thinking, like, really and truly, like, we should be beating them, and if we don't win this game, let's not even get started on the fact that if we don't win this game, like, that might be season done. Like, I don't want to start getting into them type of conversation because they get real uncomfortable in it. But I feel like we got more than enough. Like, even at their best, Newcastle, we should be beating them even at their best. Even if Gordon, Barnes, the Joe Linton, Isak, man, Tonali, Grimar, even if everybody, Botman, even if all their men are there, like, Newcastle is a team that we should be beating, especially if we want to, like, say, yeah, us man are going to be winning the league. So, you know, sometimes when I feel like you have to do something, I feel that's when you actually do it, innit? So,
but I swear we had this conversation, Hooks. I said to you, if we drop another 3 points, we're out of this.
Yeah, we won
points.
We did. No, I think you actually said we can only afford to drop 4 more points in the season without it being, like, pretty much game, set, and match, which I agree with personally. Like, I feel like, at least, you know what? Actually, let me change that. At least I would say, until, like, maybe the end of January, I feel like the most we could drop is 2 points. I think we have to go to the end of January now with only drawing 1 game. Everything else needs to be a W. Otherwise, I think like it's a bit peak. Like, obviously, we get to the end of January, we see what the lay of the land is. We don't know what Man City and Liverpool would have done by then, and let's just say they've dropped 6 points each, then maybe we could lose a game. But if it's like, them man in that time have only drawn 1 game and everything else has been a W, then it's literally whoever loses first out of them 3. You know what I mean? it's done. And you know what? Yeah, that's what's so mad about the league, man. That's why I feel in the Premier League, you're not actually able to play like the expressive, expansive, individualistic football that you see in the Bundesliga, that you see in the Liga, that you see in the Serie A at times, that you see in Liga 1, that you see in the, I don't know what the Portuguese league is called. I just call it the Portuguese league, because they don't have man that guaranteed every season are hitting 90 points. They don't have it. You don't have to get to 90 points to win the league, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, losing is actually a concept in these leagues. So So yeah, but let's see what happens, man.
A lot of people been saying this. Like, I hear what you're saying. I actually agree. Like, a lot of people been saying this, Guru. Yeah, we're in the top 4 race. I think it's nailed on. We're in the top 4 race if we lose another game.
100%, 100%. Because like even just listening to Troops today, he's given up on the title. He said that after the Bournemouth game. He's like, we're not in a title race anymore.
I hear it.
I mean, yeah. Look, here's the thing. The reason people are saying that is also because of the performances that we've been having, right? And like, sure, yeah, you can call out red cards, referees, whatever. The game is the game. Now that the games are gone, you can't come back, you know what I mean, and save your ass. So what you can do is just perform. Keep on performing. And just like the Liverpool game, we saw that the in-game tactics that Arteta has this season, they're just not good enough to like get that clutch win, you know what I mean, in certain situations. Bro, I was on Mo's channel yesterday, yeah? Just giving my 2 cents about Arsenal and that. Bro, the chat was ripping me apart, man. They're like, yo, who is this bozo? This brother got no brain cells. Where did you find this guy? I was called Indian LDN, Brownlee Gunner, all kinds of names, man. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Be kind, guys. Be kind. Why Northside, why are you cussing people? But then when they don't like you, they want to cuss you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my days.
It is what it is. I mean, it won't stop me from saying what my actual opinion is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, so it shouldn't as well, man. You know what I mean? Like, so it shouldn't, man. You know, yeah. More time. Yeah. Whenever I go on like other people's streams, more time, I'm like, just bun whatever man say in the chat, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's only really when it's my community, you get me, and talking to my people, them, you get me, that I'm like, okay, yeah, we go and see what they're saying. But when I'm on other, but it's too mad because more time they're just there to troll people. Like, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, actually, tell a lie. Let me not be shameless. A lot of my community is actually sponsored by Northside and Lee Gunner in it. So when I'm in them man's streams, then I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Me and when I watch them thing there. But you know what? You'll find, I found it very early on as well. When you go onto other people's channels, if you're not echoing the same opinion as the owner of that channel, you're getting cooked. You're just getting cooked. Do you know what I mean? You're actually just getting cooked. So, and the thing is, yeah, do you know what the funniest thing is, yeah? Match day, yeah. The funniest thing, yeah. At least when I get cooked, I can laugh in it. Because I know that if I was to buck any of them in real life, bro, these man buying me sweets from the shop, buying me drinks, bro. Like, they're all like, yo, bro, hey, follow me on Instagram, because they're gonna see me, they're gonna be like, raw, if I was rolling on the road with this guy, I'm safe. So that's why I laugh in it, you know what I mean? But yeah, don't take that, like, don't ever let, like, and that's to anyone out there as well that's content. Don't let what man say in a, like, because who are they, bro? Probably some, you get me, some loser guy, bro, got no.
And like, bro, some of them are younger than how long I've been supporting this club. You know what I mean? So I don't really care, not really, man.
Yeah, I hear that, bro. Like, therefore, man, car. Well, you old man like me. Yo, man like me, yeah. Say no more. Hey, no, it's like love for bringing.
How old are you, Hooks?
How old am I? Oh, how old am I? Do you know what? Yeah, I'll let people do the math in it. I was born in 1991. Greatest year?
33.
33, yeah.
Yeah, greatest year.
Right, oh, you're older than me.
Yeah, of course, bro. You get
what do you mean, of course, bro? Like, that's
bro. Of course, bro. You know what I mean?
We're almost the same age, man. So
yeah, but of course, you get me. That's what I'm saying, man. But you get me, and I'm older than Northside. But I'm like, oh man, one day I aspire to be like Northside blood. You get me? So you get me. You can look up to
be like me. Don't be like me.
I want to be like Northside blood. You get me? You get me?
The thing is, your delusion is that of a younger person. So,
huh? Whoa. This is my delusion, bro. I'm the least delusional person in the world, bro. you know what? Yeah, do you know? Yeah, and we proved it when I came in here. Because when I came in here, I stated a fact. Yeah, and you man entered war mode, bro. Like I'm the least delusional person. All I do is talk facts. That's what I do.
Oh, you said we were on for a quad at the start of the season. Come on.
Again, a lot a lot of people misquote me on this one. Yeah, bro. I expect my club to win the quad because I wanted other people in the transfer window, but you was happy. So if you're happy, yeah, that means that you're confident that the squad is good enough. So if the squad is good enough, then I expect us to win everything. You know them one. Hey, don't hate on me because I got higher standards.
That's calm. You got cool. That's your standards, yeah. But at the same time, when I cuss the club when they don't do what needs to be done, if we get kicked out of the Carabao, you can't cuss me. If we don't win the FA Cup, can't cuss me. If we don't win the league, can't cuss me. You can't because I'm holding it to because then I'm holding it to the standards that you also have. Which is, if it's as great as everybody says it is, we should be beating Newcastle. This is why, yeah, I was so angry against Bournemouth, and then people be like, "Oh, why are you angry?" I'm like, bro. You gas me this process. You gas me these players. You gas me this manager. And we can't beat Bournemouth. This fan base gas about we're the only ones in the title race against Liverpool, and then we draw, and I'm supposed to be happy. No, why am I happy? You man said that they're not in the title race. It's only Arsenal and Man City. So what's man talking about? This is the thing. Like the fan base, yeah, they put themselves in a when they overgas everything, then the expectations have to rise. You know what I mean? You can't gas everything and then say, nah, but if we get second, it's okay. Nah, bro, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. That's why I get so angry because I'm just like, bro, I already know it's not as good as people say it is. Like this team ain't as great as people say it is. And now that we're relying on the bench, like people are seeing exactly what I meant. Like when people tell me a player can do a job, what does that even mean? What does that even mean, bro? Because a player that you say can do a job, yeah, he might have to cover for a week, a game. Or he might have to cover for the whole season. But you saying that he can do a job means that he can't actually deliver for the whole season, which means he's not of the level, which means he'll never push to get in the starting 11 because he ain't that great. And that is what it really means, bro. A player that can do a job really means you'll never break into the starting 11. You're good as a backup when we need you or rotation for the cups. You know what I'm saying? So this is why when I start cussing the players on the bench, I'm like, bro, they're not good enough. So stop gassing me them. So when I question how good they are, don't gas me because every time we need to rely on them, man, I keep talking about the players that we miss. Why are you talking about the players that we miss if you rate so highly the players on the bench? You can't have your cake and eat it too. It's either one or the other. You rate those players or you don't.
But you know what I mean? Let's keep it 100. Yeah, let's keep it a buck. Yeah, outside of Real Madrid and Manchester City, yeah, who we are not on their levels. We're just not on their levels. Right now, we're not on Man City's levels. We've never been on Real Madrid levels, innit? Who actually you can look at their bench and go, yeah, at least 50-60% of their bench can challenge the first team. There isn't a team. I don't even think Bayern Munich got it.
Yeah, but bro, this is the thing though. We spend the money to have
the bench is for. The bench is not there for that.
But we spent enough money, yeah, to not have youngsters on the bench, yeah, so as a second option. They should be third option. We spend enough money, yeah, to not be misprofiling players like Calafiori that is no better defensively than someone like a Zinchenko that we've given up on. This is the problem. I'm not saying, yeah, that every single player that we bring in has to be an absolute world beater, but the drop of level from the starting 11 to the bench is ridiculous. And every top team don't have a massive drop off like that when they spend this amount of money, bro. Like. Look at, would you say Sterling is anywhere near the level of Saka? Anywhere near?
No.
Right now, probably not.
Exactly. And he hasn't been in the last couple of seasons. He hasn't been near Saka. Let's be real. Like Saka's been clear of him.
But you see, for me, so you see the Sterling thing. Do you know why for me Sterling's a bad example? Yeah. Because we didn't actually want Sterling.
But that's what
Sterling was never in our plans. Sterling was just deadline day. there's an opportunity to get him
because we wasted the whole transfer window.
Yeah,
On the blame of
Can I tell you what it was?
I hear that, but that's a different conversation to the one we're having.
It's not, because ultimately that's a player that they brought in thinking that's a good addition. So the club have deemed it good enough as Sterling, that will do. Yeah.
No, but do you know what it is?
It's incompetence of getting the players over the line while international competitions were going on. And it was an incompetence after the competitions finished and then going for the last ditch. It's the same thing that they did. Do you remember when we tried to get Douglas Luiz? And we tried to do it the last day. They've been doing this crap, and it's an incompetence from every level of this club. The scouting of this club is pathetic. We were supposed to get Mudryk. We didn't. We allowed Chelsea to get in. I don't rate Mudryk. That's not the point. The point is we're not proactive to get over the line. The only one they talk to me about is Declan Rice. And that's because Man City didn't want to pay the price. The same way Man City didn't want to pay the money for Sanchez when they could have got Sanchez. And they said, we're not paying that.
Wait a minute, bro. Can we just wait a minute, bro? Yeah. Because I want to unpack this stuff in it. So the first thing, it's a different conversation in it. Because like for me, if you want to have the conversation with me on did we do enough in the transfer window, you already know my opinions. I don't think that we didn't. So, but that's a different conversation. What I'm saying is on deadline day, when prior to deadline day, we should have already had a backup to Saka pattern. We should have already had a left winger pattern. We should have already had a striker pattern, but we didn't. But then we was put into a scenario where, okay, we can get Sterling on a slash price thing, mad slash price thing. For me, as a fan, it became a scenario of I would rather something than nothing in it because I knew how bad our squad depth is in it. And now we're not really invested much into it. He's here for a season-long loan. He's not going to stay past that season-long loan. And then in the summer or January, because they can start preparing in January, I'm expecting them to go and sort out who is actually going to be the person that goes on after that holds that position in it. That then if they don't do next, then obviously we can sit down and have another conversation about it, innit? Because at that point, it would be. Do you know what? I actually think it's gross negligence already, because the fact that Saka hasn't had someone to challenge him, because not even a backup. It's not about rotation for Saka. It's about Saka being able to look over his shoulder and be like, oh, if I'm not on my game all the time, then there's someone that can step in and actually get a run of games in it. Because I feel like Saka's a bit too comfortable right now. So that's the first thing in it. Now the second thing, about the Rice thing, with Man City, I don't like the way that the narrative's kind of shifted now, innit? Because let's be real, when Arsenal put in their first bid, and then Man City, I can't remember if they matched it or if they upped one. I think they upped one, That was a clear indication that Pep and Manchester City wanted Declan Rice, and they had their valuation, and they probably went, cool, we're just going to go what our valuation is. The highest we'll go, we're going to go, and we're going to see if Arsenal match it or better it, So they put our club in a situation where, let's be real, historically, you would have thought, oh, damn, Man City's come in. Okay, that's Declan Rice done now. Because you probably thought, Arsenal's not going to break the 100 million for Declan Rice, but we did it. So I can't now sit here and be like, oh, Man City didn't want him, or Man City didn't want to pay the money, because we already knew the situation before it got to this, innit? Man City wanted him, Pep wanted him. He's actually been very open about it as well, which Arsenal fans like to ignore, a few Arsenal fans like to ignore. They did actually want him, and we won that one. And I take pride in that. I take pride in the fact that my club has been performing poorly, is not at the level of Man City, but we can beat Man City to a player. I take pride in that, personally. Now, the Mudryk thing, the final thing, we actually wanted him, but the thing is, they didn't accept our bid. So we did exactly what people praise Man City for. This is our valuation of the player. We want to pay on these terms. We're not going to go above these terms. This is what we're offering. Boom, done. Chelsea actually offered them, I think it was the same amount of money, but they just offered them more up front. And then if you add the context of this was around when the Ukraine-Russia thing first started flaring up, they needed more money up front, which again is very open and documented. A lot of that money for Mudryk actually funded Ukraine in the war. So we lost out. And again, I don't think Mudryk becomes the player that you see at Chelsea that he would have been at Arsenal, because we actually wanted Mudryk. The only reason Chelsea wanted Mudryk is because we did all the scouting on Mudryk. We was the only team that was scouting Mudryk. We was the only team that went in for him, and then we go in for him. All of a sudden, Chelsea want him. The same team that are now copying our model, even though you may not like it.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
Like it,
I've always given praise for the club to get Trossard and Rice over the line. But let's keep it real. If Man City, if they want to, they will match what we're putting down. If they want to, they've got money. The club, these fan base always complain about we can't compete with City because of money. So let's just keep it real. If they wanted to put the money down, they would have. The same way that they were linked with Gyökeres as well. For how long? And they didn't want to put the money down. If they want to put the money down, they'll get the player. And guess what? The player's picking City over Arsenal because they're the club that keeps winning. So that's one thing. Arsenal still have to get over the line, and we got the player over the line. But at the same time, for every Rice and Trossard that we got, we went and got Havertz for 60 odd million. We could have got Dovbyk for 40. Instead of getting Fabi Vieira for 40, we could have got Dani Olmo for 40. Like, even with the money that we're spending, there's better options out there within that price bracket. Within that price bracket, instead of going and getting Sterling, if we make it a permanent signing, we can go and get Constance. We could have went out there and got a Pedro Neto. The money that we're spending is enough to have better quality than what we have. But we spend our money stupidly. How much money have we spent trying to fix the left back position? We could have just went out there and tried to get a Nuno Mendes. And went out there and tried to get somebody. We could have got flipping, instead of getting Nuntavaj for money, we could have went and got Grimaldo that went and won with Bayer Leverkusen for nothing. That's what we could have done. Instead of going out and getting Kivio, we could have went out there and got an Inácio from Sporting. Inácio's a very good defender. I know I watch the Portuguese league. Why didn't we go and do that? Within the budget that we have and the budget that we spent under this manager, there's numerous players that we could have went and added to this team that are better than the players that we've currently got. But we didn't. We spend our money poorly. And the thing is, for what we spent on Jesus and Havertz, you could have just went out there and got somebody like you could have went and got a Gyökeres. Instead of going out and getting Jesus, we should have been able to identify a Gyökeres. We should have been able to identify a Dovbyk. We should have been able to identify these players. Look at the players that this manager brings and unearths compared to what Wenger used to. Do you know what I'm saying? How much did Adebayor cost Wenger? How much did Van Persie cost Wenger? How much did Nasri cost Wenger? How much did flipping Fabregas cost Wenger? Look at the quality when we had less money. And now you look at the money that we're spending and the quality ain't equaling what we're paying for these players. And that's the thing. This club, doesn't do enough. This club doesn't do their due diligence in terms of quality. They don't do their due diligence in terms of quality. Why did we get Ramsdale? Why didn't you just go and buy a proper goalkeeper? When Klopp had a load of money, did he go and get Alisson 2.0? Did he go get Alisson? When he had a load of money, did he go and get a Kivio? Did he go get a Van Dijk? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when we have money to spend, we spend it poorly, bro. We spend it poorly. And yes, you can equate, inflation. Arsenal were not spending big money under Wenger the last 10 years, bro. We had a stadium that we was paying off, and we were penny pinching when we was buying players. But when you look at the quality, like, even when we tried to do the cheap thing, Fabi Vieira, cheap thing, not worked out. Lokonga, cheap thing, not worked out. Nuntavaj, cheap thing, not worked out. Marquinhos, cheap thing, not worked out. Like, bro, what are we doing? Like, this bench shouldn't look like this. This is what I said to that flipping double chin Rikishi when he came on the stream. I told him, he's like, oh, this guy, he wants Vinny and all that. No, we don't need Vinny. You know what I mean? We don't need, doesn't necessarily mean that we need to get Vinny, bro. There's better players that we could have got within the budget that we have, but we're not proactive. And then when we try to get players over the line, we do stupidness. We could have went and got an Isak, but we took too long. We could have went and got a Buendia, but he went to Villa. We could have went and got all these players, bro. There's so many players we could have went and got. And we repeat doing the same crap. We take too long, or we don't put the money down, or then we misprofile players. How many goalkeepers have we gone through? We bought Trusty. Has anyone seen Trusty? We bought that player under this manager. We went and got Willian, thinking that we can revive him, and then tried to do the same thing with Jorginho. Does anyone want to start Jorginho? Like, bro, let's be real. People talking about this manager reviving careers. Reviving what careers? Zinchenko and Jesus stock was higher at Man City than at Arsenal. Zinchenko, now nobody wants Zinchenko. I thought this manager's going to, because he worked with Man City and the Man City Connect. What's he done? Then Jesus. This guy's got worse under this manager. He's got worse. This guy used to at least give us work rate. Now this guy is struggling, bro. Struggling to get involved in the game. ESR is balling out at Fulham instead of balling out at Arsenal. Like, what are we doing here? Like, with the money that has been given and the power that he's been given to build this team, bro, like, what's man actually done? We went out there and got exactly Turner. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look how many players we got that ain't developed under this manager, bro.
To be fair, Trusty and Turner were like signings to boost our profile in the States.
So you're trying to boost our profile in the States when our bench is still not.
But it generates revenue. Like, what I'm saying is,
it generates revenue.
No, it's like
that's all they care about. All they care about is money.
Let's not deny it's a part of sports, innit? It's not even football. It's a part of sports.
Yeah. You're fair.
But we did the same thing with Junchi and Moto, boost our profile in Japan. We did the same thing with Ryu Miyachi, boost our profile in Japan. Like, these things that they're like, there's another brother, I can't remember his name, another Japanese brother, or maybe it was Korean that we.
Well, we don't need to do that to generate revenue. If you win the honors, you'll generate revenue, bro. Like, Man United have the revenue they got because of how successful they were within the Premier League era. Chelsea have been able to be a club that generate the money they have now before they even got taken over because of the trophies that they won, which builds a bigger fan base, which more sponsorships want to be around you. The only way to build is not just by buying these bums, bro. Like, Barcelona always got good players coming through, but they always generate money because they win major honors. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need to be doing it the way that we're doing it. But at the end of the day, like, if you win, you will generate a bigger fan base, a bigger pool, and you will get that money. You'll get more money, bro. You'll get more money being a successful team than being an unsuccessful team. Trophies bring success monetarily and in terms of trophies. So why don't we focus on that before we start bringing players in because we're trying to get some flipping, you know what I mean, get a good look in America. Fuck all of that. Our bench is shit. How can we have a shit bench when this manager takes over? 5 years down the line, we still got a shit bench. Make that fucking make sense.
I don't think I don't think our bench is shit though. Personally, I
don't think it's good enough to win a league title though. Do you think that bench is good enough to win a league title?
I mean, like every other time we've won a league title, I don't think we've necessarily had the best bench. If you do comparisons with like teams we're competing against, I don't think we've always had the best bench.
The bench weren't like this. When we went invincible, the bench wasn't like this. The drop off from the bench to the starting 11 wasn't like this.
Yeah, but we had I saw we had man like Juru on the bench, man like Senderos. I saw we had Ali Adier, who was like at the time a young G that wasn't really doing much. Didn't we have Francis Jeffers, who what did we have Francis, or was that before? I don't know, but like the bench wasn't like full of stars. Like there wasn't too many people on the bench that you could say, okay, I think that like we had Fabregas on the bench when he was like 16, like. You know what I mean? We didn't really have like, world class for world class in it like that. That wasn't our bench in it. Like we've never done that. Like people are literally asking for something that Arsenal has never done.
Bro, we had Henry and we had Canu, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Alongside man like flipping Birdcamp. Look at the levels, bro.
Yeah, but Canu was coming towards the end of it.
It don't matter. He was a proper baller, bro.
Canu, Ljungberg were coming toward. That was like, I'm pretty sure that may have been their last season playing at Arsenal.
Don't matter, they were ballers. Doesn't matter.
No, but what I'm saying is you're thinking of Canu and Ljungberg when they were ballers. But I'm telling you, at that point, they were coming towards the end of their career. So
but they were winners. So and then you had to perform when required.
So is Jorginho. He's won the Euros.
Jorginho comparison to Canu, bro. Canu will come off the bench and score goals, bro. He actually does his job. This the guy. I
don't think Canu actually scored that many goals that season.
Because he didn't have to.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Come on.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, okay, let me ask you. So at that time, so in that season, the drop off from Henry to Canu was massive, bro.
It wasn't. Was it as big? Yeah. No. Was it as big? Nah, bro. It wasn't as big. The drop off. Yeah, of course, Henry was above him at that time. It wasn't. But it wasn't as big as having Jesus and then Nketiah coming off the bench, bro. It's not the same. It's not the same thing, bro.
But the gap between Havertz and Jesus is a lot smaller than the gap between Henry and Carnu at the time.
Yeah, but okay. So let me give you this comparison then, right? What is the gap between Henry and Havertz?
The gap between Henry and Havertz, like,
yeah,
we're talking about the greatest player to ever play in the Premier
That's
League.
what I'm saying.
So between him and everybody.
That's exactly what we're trying to tell you, man. It's like all these bums that we buy, and then like you guys remember what they told us.
Wait. All due respect. The person that I would have signed as striker this season, is Gyökeres. But if you ask me, the gap between Henry and Gyökeres, bro, it's just as big, bro.
It's not just as big.
Bro,
because Gyökeres is clear of Havertz as a striker.
Bro. And
it's not clear. It's not clear.
Pardon?
It's not clear like that.
The difference
to Carnu is nowhere near the same level. It's a drop-off. It's nowhere near the same level as Havertz to Nketiah or Havertz and Jesus.
You think the gap is smaller between Henry and Carnu than it is between Havertz and Jesus?
Yeah, they're both shit. Jesus now can't even link up play now.
Nah, he scored against Preston.
And both of them individually, both of them.
Preston, congratulations. Give him his flowers, guys.
It was
Preston,
a good goal.
He scored against Preston.
He performed against Preston.
It was a good goal, though.
Oh, fuck that. Bro, at least Carnu could actually score goals. At least he actually did what his position actually required of him, scoring goals. These guys, haven't even got a fraction of the ability of Carnu, even in his decline. Carnu, at that stage, is a better striker than both our strikers that we got right now. It's not even an argument.
Yeah,
when you look at Vieira, and Edu, that is proper rotation. Edu wasn't of the level of Vieira. I'm not saying that, but the drop off isn't the same as having Rice or Partey to someone like flipping Jorginho, bro. That's a disgusting drop off.
I mean, all due respect, bro. I don't think that Edu won a Champions League. I don't think Edu won like majors with his nation.
And he scored some goals that season to help us get over the line.
I feel like we're doing a bit of like, look, I know that Jorginho now is finished. Now it's finished. But when we signed him, that was actually a good signing.
No, it wasn't.
What?
No, it wasn't. He was already on the decline. He was already on the decline.
Know-how. Do you know what? Yeah, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like a lot about Arsenal fans. Is they always tell me, "Oh man, our team's too young, too inexperienced. We need experience. We need know-how. We need people that know how to win things." And then we go and sign those people, and then, oh man, they're lifting your nose up at Jorginho, bro. Like, look, I know that there's better options than Jorginho, but Jorginho provides you with everything that you ask for as a fan who wants more experience in the club, wants know-how, and wants.
No, we don't.
He's a winner, bro.
If you bring a player, that has experience, you need consistency minimum from that player. He consistently doesn't perform, and every single time we've had to rely on him, he's shown that he consistently can't perform, which is why this manager don't even trust him no more. Yeah. Second of all, we played him not using his best attributes. I said when he came into the club, this guy is not a defensive player. He's a creative midfielder. When we started to utilize that, we saw the better of someone like Jorginho. But this guy he was already on the decline. The same way William was on the decline. The same way Peter Cech was on the decline. We bought these guys on the decline. The same way when we went and got a bum like Silvestri. Bro, these guys were on the decline. These guys were not good enough. They weren't good enough. And this is why you didn't see the same level of performance that they had at Chelsea, at Arsenal. They were on the decline, bro. Jorginho was not a good signing. When I want an experience alone doesn't mean that you're good. There's experienced players in the Champions League. Doesn't mean I want them at Arsenal. You have to be experienced, but you have to be world-class or be a top player. This guy couldn't hold down the starting place, bro. There's a reason why this guy doesn't get played. Don't tell me about his experience. He ain't good enough, bro. Jorginho's not good enough. That's why he can't even get a sniff in the team. He can't get a sniff.
Right. Last season, you think he would have played as much as he did if Partey was not injured that much? Look at him now. Partey's back. Yeah, he hasn't been injured this season, so he doesn't get a start.
But let's not be frauds, because when he did come in and him and Rice were running the double pivot, that's arguably the best we've seen our midfield in a very long time.
I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, I'm not going to cuss out Jorginho. I think he's not world class. He's not like, just below. He's a good player. Yeah, I'm not going to take that away from him. but he has no legs anymore. We bought him when he was 30. When we say buy someone with experience, we mean someone who's like 26, 27 even. You don't buy someone when their legs are about to go out in a year or two. Because then what? You're stuck with the wage bills. And then we gave him a contract extension last year.
I mean, like, if in all fairness,
look at the team that we had back then, yeah, in comparison to now. Ashley Cole, defenders only. Ashley Cole, Martin Keown, yeah, Clichy, Campbell, Torre, Lauren. Look at the midfielders. Patrick Vieira, Robert Pires, Ljungberg, Ray Parla, Edu, Gilberto Silva. Look at the forwards.
Ray Parla also comes at the end of his career.
Reyes, it doesn't matter. He still had quality and he still performed to get us over the line. Reyes,
I don't think he
Bergkamp,
actually played that much in the season.
Thierry Henry, Canu, Ali Adier. Look at the quality of that team.
Ali Adier.
The whole quality of that team.
Ali Adier is pretty much Nketiah.
Ali Adier doesn't count, but look at
fair.
all the names.
Yeah, fair. I'll give you that.
All the names I've just mentioned, bro. That is quality, bro. Yeah, not every single player. Of course, I'm not saying Ali Adier was amazing because he wasn't amazing. But at the same time, you still have Canu, you still got Will Todd, you still got Antonio Reyes on top of having Henry and Bergkamp. The levels are disgustingly differently. It's different, bro. It's nowhere near. You can't compare that team, starting 11 and bench, to this team. You can't. You can't compare that, bro. In every position, stacked with quality, bro. Stacked with quality.
I feel like you're doing is you're looking at the names and you're not taking into the context of the time at where they were in the stages of their career.
It doesn't matter about the stage where they were in their career. They still played a part in us getting over the line. And when we needed to rely on them, they actually turned up to get us over the line. I've seen Ryan Giggs and Paul Scholes not be at the start of their career, at the end of their career, and still play a pivotal part for Man United to win major honors, bro. They were still reliable. They were still reliable when their team needed to get over the line. That is the point I'm making.
But we're having a different conversation now, bro, because we're talking about the gap in quality between first team and bench of both teams. That's what we're talking about. And the conversation that you want to have is about them playing their part in getting Arsenal over. I mean, I would argue, yeah, the majority reason of why we did get over the line is because of the first 11. Like, yeah, you had people like Carnu and Ljungberg who chipped out a bit here and there, and Edu who chipped in a bit here and there. But Parla didn't really play much that season. Ali Adier didn't really play much that season.
But when they played, they were
accounting. So we're accounting for maybe, I would say at max 15 players really contributing to what we did. And now the conversation, we can't really have that conversation of them getting over the line because we can't get over the line on the 1st of November.
Exactly. So it's not even a comparison. Exactly my point. It's not even a comparison.
Let me just tell you that bench that we had against Liverpool, yeah? And you tell me if this is good enough. Jesus, Kivior, Lewis Kelly, Waneri, Zinchenko, Jorginho, Sterling, Neto, and Josh Nichols. So when that bench is good enough.
When you say good enough to what? Because that's not going
to win a title. That's what we're talking about, aren't we?
But that's not good. But let's not be shameless. That's not going to be our bench for the whole season. We have players out injured. We had Saliba with a suspension. That's not going to be our bench for the whole season. Even
without the injuries, this team, yeah, starting 11 is not on the level. Bench is not on the level.
And we drew 2-2 with Liverpool, who sorry.
Don't do this, man. Like
I said.
Do not tell me that this team 11 is on the same level as the Invincibles. It is
Nobody said that. Nobody
said that. But that's the point I'm making.
That's not the conversation I'm making.
And then when you look at the bench, that we had, let me finish. When you look at the bench, starting 11 is clear. They're clear of this team. The bench is clear of this bench as well. You look at that bench in totality, it is better than this bench.
Okay,
what
so
are you talking about?
Now. If we're having a different conversation.
Well, that's the point I was making. I don't know what point you're making, but that was the point I was making.
Because the conversation started off with you talking about the gap in quality between the first team and the bench. And you actually said, look at the gap between Henry and Carnu.
Yeah, because Henry is better than Havertz, and Carnu is better than Jesus.
So if we're having a different conversation, I'm fine to have that, because I think that the starting 11 was better back then, and I think that the bench was better back then. I can say that.
Okay, then okay, you agree with me. Thank you. Let's move on.
Oh, cool. Cool. You wanted to have if you
Yeah,
wanted
then
to have
we
a different
agree.
conversation, then say you wanted to have a different conversation, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
That was the point I was making.
What pisses me off the most, is this summer before the transfer window started, Josh Kroenke came out saying, "Just wait, you'll be excited." Edu came out and said, "Guys, you don't know the amount of 180-page dossiers I have on my desk. We've been working tirelessly for this transfer window." Who did we get? That's impressive.
Yeah, but we know he's a pussyo.
Okay, we agree on that at least. Thank you.
Nobody denies that Edu's a pussyo, man. Do you know what I mean? Like nobody denies it, bro. He's been like, bro. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, bro. He needs to change his. He needs to change his job role because he looks like he should be one of them chefs on Ready Steady Cook, bro. Because all he cares about is
100%.
Bro. But like, you know what I mean? All I see man at barbecue. I see man at the O2 going to events. Like, bro, man. Do you know what? Yeah, I actually think. Do you know what? Yeah. You know what? Every time, I think, you know what? Let me give the Arsenal fan base a bit of grace. Yeah, let me give the Arsenal fan base a bit of leniency. Yeah, bro. There's Arsenal fans out there that genuinely believe that Edu sits there and reads through 180 pages of reports on a player, bro. 180 pages, bro. Do you know how many words that is, bro? 180 pages. Nobody does that, bro. Nobody actually does that. So look, we know that Edu's an idiot, bro. Like we know. Do you know what? Yeah, the one thing that we actually know is our structure higher up. There's something wrong with it. We know this already. There's the Garlics, the Tim Lewis, they're all them, man. There's something wrong with it. That's something that needs to be fixed. Yeah, but it like just because that's the case, that doesn't mean that. Like, I see. I can't look at look. The bench that we'll put out against Newcastle is going to be better than the bench that we put out against Liverpool. And the reason why that's the case is because we have players coming back from injury. So the players that you thought were not good enough to start are now going to be on the bench. And then I would argue that these players that are on the bench are good enough against Newcastle that if we are not winning the game, which I think we will be, they can come on and make a difference. Because you have to take it game by game. You can't look at it holistically. You can't be like, for 38 games in the season, is this bench going to be good enough? Because we don't know. Because
we do know, though.
No, but we don't know.
We do know, though.
No,
we do know. No, we do know. Do you know why we do know? No, I'll tell you why we do know. No, I'll tell you why we do know. I'll tell you why we do know.
Tell me, bro.
No, I'll tell you why we do know. Ethan is not going to be good enough to get us over the line. Even if he performs well this season, that kid is too young to perform to get us over the line.
His goal?
Huh?
Did you see his goal?
Bro, who was it against?
That was a bad boy goal. I can't lie.
Bro, I don't care what, bro. Nobody's saving.
Cold, man.
Nobody's
saving. It's not. That's not. Is he playing against Preston every week though? I'm not taking away from his goal. It was a good goal. He did well. I want the kid to succeed. He's too young though. Hawks, he's too young. Even an 18-year-old Fabregas, even an 18-year-old Fabregas, we don't even know if he's even going to get to the level of Fabregas. Because Fabregas was an absolute baller. 18-year-old Fabregas wasn't even able to perform the way he performed against Preston in the league week in, week out. So the demand on the kid to get us over the line is way too much. He's not going to do that, even if he turns out to be a very, very good talent. That's first of all. Second of all, Jorginho, nobody wants Jorginho at this club. Nobody wants him in the starting lineup. We know that he's not good enough anymore and his legs have gone. Partey, to be fair to him, this season, we've seen a lot of rocky performances from him. He's not someone that we can consistently say, all right, Partey's at his elite powers. He's not, yeah? Second of all, Martinelli has a lot to prove this season because he was trash last season. This season, even though he scored a few goals, he's been very wasteful, Martinelli, and frustrating at times as well. Then you look at who else? Who else have we got? Then you look at Jesus. We can't count on him because he's shown exactly against Preston why we can't rely on him. So many opportunities, he only scored one goal. He scored one goal. I don't care. In front of goal.
What did you do after that? What did you do after that, Hooks?
It was a cold goal, though.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's against
a good goalkeeper saves that goal. I'm just saying, a good goalkeeper would save that shot.
Hey, Northside, yeah. I don't know how much of football history that you know, yeah, but that was Battle of the Invincibles, bro. Preston
Yeah,
is the only.
okay,
They were the
all right,
first.
all right.
When did they go invincible? When did they go invincible? You tell me.
Like
Oh yeah, the start of football,
1948 or
at the
something.
at the start of this league, and the whole footballing. Come on, don't do all of that. Yeah, don't do all of that, please. Yeah, that's like you telling me, yo, Nottingham Forest. Oh, it's dangerous, you know. Yo, they won the Champions League. It ain't the same Nottingham Forest, isn't it? Clough ain't there. Come on, don't do that. You're shameless. You know what I'm saying? And second of all, yeah, you look at all the defenders that we've got. Yeah, Timber. To be fair, I've been impressed.
What about Heritage?
Timber, I've been impressed. I've been impressed with Timber. To be fair, I can see a baller there. I can actually see a very good defender there. To be fair to him, yeah. Calafiori has been horrendous.
No, he hasn't.
Then who else? Kivior, we're looking to get rid of him in January. We're trying to get rid of him in the summer. Yeah, you can already see that this guy ain't favored by the manager. Then you look at who else? Who else have we got? Then you got Lewis Skelly, another youngster we can't rely on. Then you got Sterling. He's a bum. Let's keep it real. He's a bum. His numbers and his performances in the last 3 years have been going down. There's a reason why that Chelsea didn't want to even work with him anymore and looking to get rid of him. So really, you look at that bench and you say, cool, there's a couple of defensive options, but overall, to get over the line, which goals win games, we don't have the midfield reinforcement and we don't have the attacking reinforcement in the front line. This is why we're not going to win the league. If you look at the balance of the bench, we had a more balanced bench last season and we didn't get over the line. This season, we don't have Vieira. That's not good enough. No, we don't have the rotation in the bench. Yeah, we got Moreno, that is a defensive midfielder that's going to give you very similar to Declan Rice, shielding the back line, passing the ball, but he's not going to be someone. He scored a very good goal the other day. Yeah, he scored a very good goal, that bullet header. But just like Calafiori, these defensive players, you can't rely on them to score week in, week out. We saw Gabriel scoring from set pieces. He's not going to score week in, week out from set pieces.
But nobody's
weapon. It's not the way to win a league. It is a weapon that you can use. Yes, it is a weapon that you can use against the opposition. It's not something that you can consistently rely on. A defender scoring from set pieces or a defender scoring like Calafiori against Man City, slapping it in. It's not something that you can expect them to do week in, week out. We don't
expect Vardial to do it, but we praise Vardial.
Vardial doesn't do it week in, week out. Even he doesn't do it week in, week out.
Exactly.
But you know why? He doesn't need to. Do you know why? No, you know why? He doesn't need to. Because when KDB is available, he'll score. Bernardo will score. Haaland will score. Yeah?
Haaland will score. Bernardo scored.
Bro, Bernardo's been trash at the moment, but who's picked up at the end of last season? No, but he scored for the... Hold on. He scored for Man City. Hold on. In the cup, he scored for Man City against West Ham. Then, who picked up? Who picked up the mantle? Oh, yeah, it was Foden. And he performed very well for them at the end of last season to get them over the line. They are various players that pick up and get them over the line. Even this season against Wolves, yeah, they were supposed to draw that game. Last minute of the game, John Stones headed it in. They've got winning mentality. They've got new players.
But when we do that, you say you can't
because they get over the line.
You can't rely on them goals.
They don't rely on those goals, though. They don't rely on those goals. Who was scoring their most goals? Who was scoring their most goals at the start of the season, Hooks? Who was scoring their most goals at the start of the season? Who was banging in goals? Was it Stones?
Haaland. But how many goals in the Premier League scored in the last 4 games? How many goals has he scored in the last 4 games?
Okay, he hasn't scored. So who scored ahead of it?
Okay. What did they rely on?
Answer the question.
They relied on the corner, right?
Instead of him, then. And then when those goals dry up, he'll start bagging in goals again. And then when he doesn't score,
okay. So just hear me out.
We ain't seen them do this every season. They've lost their superstars.
Hear me out, bro. What you're screwing Arsenal for is what we're seeing and living and breathing right now.
We don't have the same. It doesn't equate the same. It doesn't equate the same. They've got world-class.
They've won 4 titles in a row.
World-class players.
What are we doing here?
Let me land my point. And I'll let you land your point because I got to wrap up real quick. Yeah.
All right, cool.
But this is the thing: when you keep comparing Northside, why are you saying this about Arsenal and not about Man City? First of all, when Man City don't play well, if you ain't seen my match reaction, because I do match reactions to Man City when it doesn't collide with Arsenal. Yeah. I've said Man City need to up the way that they're performing. First of all. Man City, if they don't win the league by getting a replacement for Rodri in January and they lose the league, it's on them and it's a shambles and it's a shame because they should have went and got Guimarães, yeah, but they didn't, yeah. Also, I said 1, they've got a world-class manager. We don't. Second, they've shown every season that they've got one of their star players out. Players turn up. When they won the treble, Gundo turned up at the end of the season. Haaland was scoring goals, and then Gundo turns up. Before that, KDB's led them to winning major honors, scoring in crucial games. They've had Vardio scoring to them in knockout games. We don't have players that turn up in those moments. End of the season, turn up and score goals in crucial moments. We get knocked out. We don't even get to semi-final. We don't even get to finals anymore. They've got players that are world-class and will turn up when needed to turn up. We don't have that. So at the same time, you're saying, oh, but Arsenal are showing it. Arsenal don't have clinical goal scorers. They do. Arsenal don't have world-class players. They do. Arsenal don't have players that have the experience of getting over the line. They do. Arsenal don't have a world-class manager. They do. They have a manager that won the league without a striker. So when I have more faith in them, it's because I've seen it with my eyes. It's because I've seen them turn up when needed to. Do you know what we do? We perform well for 80% of the season. Then we get into the cups like last season, West Ham, Liverpool, we bottle it. Then we go up against Bayern Munich. Yeah, the worst Bayern Munich team we've seen, we bottle it. Then we go up against Aston Villa, the title still in our hands, we bottle it. That's why I wanted a clinical goal scorer. That's why I wanted a number 10 that can perform in the latter end of the state of the season to actually turn up in big games, because Odegaard doesn't. That is why I wanted a winger that can compete with Saka instead of burning him out. Don't compare Arsenal and Man City. They have got players that turn up. We don't. So it's different for them. Even though they're not playing well, we've seen them not play well, still get over the line. We've seen Arsenal start the season off really well, not win the league. We've seen Arsenal be 8 points ahead, not win the league. We've seen Arsenal start off the season not really well, turn it up at the end of the season, and then not do it for the last 10, 15 games left to get over the line. Don't compare, bro. Do not compare. It's not the same. Stop making it seem like it's the same. It is not. We have a team that haven't achieved. We have a team that don't turn up in the crunch games, in the crunch moments. And we have a manager that doesn't know how to change it up to get over the line. Man City used to be Pep. Everyone was saying, oh, Pep can't win the Champions League without Messi. What did he go and do? Do the treble. What has this manager done? He ain't prove us wrong about nothing. Throw away the cups and then doesn't perform at the latter stages of the season. We do good to get in good positions. And then what do we do when we're there? Oh, we fall short. Why? Because we don't have a clinical goal scorer. Because we don't have players that turn up in the big games. Everyone keep talking about world-class players. World-class players turn up in the crunch end of the season. Not just 80% of the season when the pressure ain't on. What? 2 seasons ago, I think we lost to Nottingham Forest, one of the last games. Why? Because the pressure's on. They don't do that. They don't collapse like that. So don't stop comparing, bro. Stop comparing. It's not the same thing, bro. And for man to say, oh, but we praise Man City. No, we praise them because they get over the line. Because otherwise, we'd be onto them saying, what are you doing?
Yeah, but you praise them for stuff they've done in the past when we're having a conversation about the now. So like immediately, as soon as I say anything that goes against Man City, man go, oh, but they got over the line. But we're not talking about getting over the line. We're talking about what happened now. Do you know what I mean? It's like we can two things can be correct. Do you know what I mean? Like there can be two truths. We can analyze what's happening now while also taking into consideration what has happened in the past. But not every time counterpoints get brought up about what's happening now, we immediately resort to, oh, but it's fine for them because in the past they've done X, Y, Z in it. Because when they did X, Y, Z, they weren't going through what they're going through right now. So I'm just saying that apply the same sort of context, yeah, that you apply to Arsenal.
No, because the context is, yeah, with what they have, they've added back Gundo that won the treble with them. They added Savio.
That's been poor this season. That's been poor.
He has been poor. He hasn't had a preseason. He has been poor. He has been poor. But the quality of the player, we know the quality of the player, even though he's been poor this season. I'm not denying that. Yeah. But this guy is way more proven than someone like Odegaard or someone like Declan. He's more proven. Yeah. So chances are that he's going to turn up when he needs to. And we've seen this from City before when they ain't playing that well. Then you look at the fact that they brought in Savio. Cool. Ahead of a team that's already won multiple titles under this manager. And they still have Pep. Now, Arsenal, where did we fall short? Oh, yeah. All the chances we had against Aston Villa last season, we didn't bury them. Did we go out and get a clinical goal scorer? Nah, don't matter. We'll go again with Havertz. Oh, Odegaard doesn't turn up in the big stages. Did we go in and give him any competition or get someone that's better than him? Nah. We'll just continue with Odegaard and get and try and see if Ethan can do a job. Saka gets burnt out at the end of every season. Did we go out and get him adequate quality replacement? No, we don't. We got Sterling that could maybe just give him a bit of rest. Oh, okay. That's what we do. Yeah. And then we added a couple of defenders, even though we already had the best defense last season, if not one of the best defenses last season. Goals win games, not just defenses. Our defense was already strong. Yes, we needed to get some more players in, but we still needed to get some more attackers. Did we go and do that? Oh, no. So that's the context. The context is we haven't got stronger. We haven't got stronger. Our bench is worse. We don't have any answer to when. This is why we didn't have the answer against Atlanta. This is why we didn't have the answer against Brighton. This is why we didn't have the answer against Bournemouth. This is why we didn't have the answer to get the 3 points over Liverpool. Do you know why? It's the same squad. Doing the same thing and expecting different results, you'll get the same result because you haven't improved. This team hasn't improved on what we needed. World-class experience, world-class in their prime, yeah, and clinical goal scorers. We're playing a defensive style of football, not giving too many opportunities to our front line, but we have no killer in front of goal. And we think the same crap that bit us last season ain't going to bite us this season. Come on. What are we talking about? That is the context. There's no more context outside of that. We have not improved the way we should have. So why am I going to believe delusionally that we're going to be better this season? Man, talking about scoring from set pieces. We're scoring from set pieces last season. That's not enough to get you over the line. Man, start gassing up dark arts. Where was the dark arts when we dropped points to Bournemouth and Liverpool? It's not consistent. You need to have quality specialists in your team. It gets to a point where you need world-class players, and we don't do that. So we'll do the same crap. We'll spread the goals around. We'll rotate the team. And now people are complaining. I'm not surprised because we didn't do what needed to be done, bro. That's all it is, Hooks. That's the reality. There's no more context outside of that. We didn't do what needed to be done. We could have went and got Dovbyk. City weren't in for Dovbyk. Why didn't we go get him? Oh, yeah, because we can't be bothered.
Dovbyk's actually been worse than Havertz this season.
I don't give a shit. Show the ambition. Some people are saying Osimhen, yeah? I don't even want Osimhen. Show the ambition, though. It may work, it may not. It may work, it may not. But show the ambition. Torres was cooking at Liverpool. Chelsea went and paid 50 mil back in the day to get them to Chelsea. He weren't the same player, but they showed the ambition. Yeah? And then he scored in the Champions League to help them to win major honours, bro. Even though the return wasn't what they expected. The ambition was there. Do you get me? You don't do that. What we do is, let's just pretend we don't need this and we don't need that and we don't need that. And maybe these players will just grow into the player that we want. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. When Wenger saw that David Bentley wasn't good enough, got rid of him. When he saw that Carlos Vela wasn't good enough, got rid of him. When he saw Shamak weren't good enough, got rid of him. He didn't just continue with these players that aren't good enough, bro. Like, since when do you just turn players into a player? Like, it don't work like that. Like, you have to accept reality and say, do you know what, yeah? Maybe some of these players ain't good enough. How long did we persist with Iwobi?
Time.
Did he become any better? How long did we give Eddie Nketiah? How long? This guy got so many opportunities at this club. Did he ever did he become the striker that they got? No. So this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, certain players have it, some players don't. When they don't, then get rid of them. When you need to go and get the player, the quality there, go get it. Fergie, in his last season, did he say, oh, you know what, yeah, Rooney will get me over the line? No, he went and said, who's the best striker in the league? I'm getting Van Persie. But there's a reason, bro. Man didn't say, oh, yeah, but Rooney did it before. Because to be fair, at least Rooney was actually winning them titles before. He went and got quality. When man saw Tevez, he went and got him. When he saw Berbatov, he went and got him. He didn't say, oh, I got this youngster, we're developing him for the next 7 years. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, bro. We haven't done enough, bro. And that's what pisses me off, Hooks and Guru, yeah? So that's what pisses me off with this fan base, because we've seen it for 20 years. All three of us are old enough. We've seen it for 20 years. I'm tired of the narrative. I'm tired of it. This player will come good. So many players, yeah, have not hit the heights. Where's Aziz? Where's Charlie Patino? Why is ESR not cooking here? Why is Nketiah, when you told me I have to apologize, where is he now? Where is he? Holding. When I told you Rob Holding ain't good enough with that air balloon head, where is he now?
He hasn't played for Palace, you know.
This is what I'm talking. This is what I'm saying. But they were telling me, oh,
they released him.
Get behind him.
They released him.
Bro. I remember back in the day we had Sendros, yeah, and people are like, oh, but maybe we said, did he ever become the baller? No, he didn't, bro. We had to cut ties. This is what I'm saying. Stop holding on to these players, bro. Stop holding on to these players and wishing they are something that they're not. These players have to earn our trust. You don't just get given the trust. And if you ain't good enough, fuck off. I don't give a fuck. Fuck off out of my club. Because I'm a supporter. I would love to play for Arsenal. I would love to, just like you, just like all of us that support this club. Guess what? We ain't good enough. So we have to face that reality.
I am. If you put me up top, then we win the league, bro.
Man, like,
I'll score the chance.
Deeney, yeah? Troy Deeney up front. They ain't got the cojones.
No, you're fucked, bro. No, how about cool man Troy Deeney, blood? That is a wild, blood. Fuck. End this.
Come on, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man, just need to face reality, man. Like, I'm not here for this Wonderland stuff, bro. I actually want to see a title, bro. I want to see success, bro. I want to, bro, the time I have my child, I want to say, yo, like, I seen this. I want to really talk about back when I was 13 years old. Come on, bro.
On a scale of 1 to 10, yeah, just a quick question, yeah. Just give me a number, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, yeah. How angry would you be, yeah? How angry would you be if Havertz won the Ballon d'Or? Obviously, 1 being not very angry and 10 being pulling out the wooden spoon and slipper.
If Havertz won the Ballon d'Or,
yeah.
I'll do the Top Gooner thing and say it's rigged. It is rigged, though. My line. It's rigged. Is it not rigged, bro?
Oh, man called me half-time Deeney. See, look, you started something.
Oh, just you wait till you start your stream up. Just wait.
You started something down those.
Troy Deeney. Nah, man. Listen, big up to all of you, man. Listen, I got a goal. It's always this is the reason, familia. Make sure you're subscribing to Halftime Hooks. Hooks can actually have a debate. You know what I'm saying? This is what I like about Hooks. We don't always need to agree. We don't always agree, but we can have a debate. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I appreciate, because that's how football used to be. You know what I'm saying? My uncle never agreed with me. That's my uncle. He never agreed with me. He told me, shut up. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to listen to my opinions. My cousin would argue with my uncle. That's what football's about. We're not always going to agree. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's going to be something that me and Guru are not going to agree on. We're not going to agree, and he's going to feel strongly, and I'm going to feel strongly. And Guru's going to be like, Northside, you're chatting crap. I'm going to be like, Guru, you're chatting crap. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. So big up. Make sure you're subscribing to Halftime Hooks. Make sure you're subscribing to the Matchday Guru as well. He's always doing watch-alongs every time Arsenal are playing. I don't do watch-alongs, so go to Guru, and Guru does the watch-alongs. And yeah, man, Guru, what you got coming up next on your channel, bro?
Hopefully, starting next week, I'll be doing a lot more content because work's kind of slowly fading. So, yeah, hopefully do more than watch-alongs, but gonna do the Arsenal Newcastle tomorrow, and then depends. Might do the Liverpool game as well. We'll see.
There you go. There you go. Make sure you're subscribing to the Matchday Guru. Make sure you know what I mean. Something to my guy. Come on, let's support the man. Them Halftime Hooks. No, I'm not gonna say nothing else. That's coming up.
Halftime Didi, man.
This guy, man, nah, man, bro. Do you know what? Yeah, I got man calling me juiced up the pie because of Lee Gunner. Yeah, I got man calling me halftime Dini because of you, bro. There'll be sometimes I'll be streaming and man will just come in and be like, "Raw, Suge Knight," and I'm like, "Okay, I know who stream they've been watching." You know what I mean? But you get me? I'm gonna do the do you know what? Yeah, I actually did a show. I started a new show today. Did it this morning, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooks versus the gang, innit? The gang obviously being the community, innit? And they nominated George to be the gang leader, innit? So George is the gang leader. So now every Friday, it's basically we go through like the predictions, innit? Like who's gonna win, score prediction, and then who's gonna be man of the match, and then we'll see who has the better ball knowledge, me or the gang. I'm going live. I'm going to do the watch along for Leverkusen versus Stuttgart. And then obviously, you know me, my thing, just 2 streams a day minimum.
Now, big up. You know what? Yeah, big up to you, bro. You stuck to your word. Real talk, bro. Respect. You stuck to your word. You've been working. This guy's working even before I'm working. I'm like, this guy's showing me up. I'm saying, Hooks is working, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying, bro. You know, you don't get blessed with knowledge, yeah, from the gods in the Arsenal sector, yeah. And then not take it, bro. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, if I want to be like them, man, I gotta take their advice, blood. You get me? So you get me? We move, man. We're growing. We're trying to hit 10. Do you know what? Yeah, bro. I told man I'm going for young player of the season in this YouTube world this year, blood. So
come on.
Get me to 10K quickly, bro.
Come on, man.
Get me to 10K quickly, blood. Make man believe, blood. Man are really getting super chats, blood. Man making money already, blood.
Nah, come on, you gotta respect that.
You know them thing there, blood. I subscribe to me, man. I'm on 2.22 or something like that. So, boy, not too long ago.
Hey, you're growing fast, you know.
Bro, you know the thing, bro. The stream that I did this morning, I got like 19 subscribers off it, bro.
Come on.
We're moving. So come and join the gang, you get me? And make sure you're subscribing to the brothers on the show as well. Northside Ting and the Matchday Guru, innit? You get me? Because people don't know, it was actually the Matchday Guru that actually patterned me up to even be able to do watch-alongs. Without Matchday Guru, there's no watch-alongs for Hooks. So you get me? Show him some love, man. Show him some love.
Facts. Without Matchday Guru, I can't do the FIFA thing. Man set it up perfect. And then I was calling him, yeah? You know, like when you got to call like the services, like technical support. I'm calling Guru, like, Guru, it ain't working, G. Guru's like, no,
IT support LDN, man.
Hey, Deji does that to me, you know. I'll be chilling and be like, Hooks, man, the OBS thing's not working for the watch along, and I have to talk him through it. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, man, man. Obviously, big up everyone doing their thing, man. Big up, man.
Nah, big up, man. Big up. Always supporting the community. Do you know what I'm saying? You always got to support the man, them, the real ones, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you're supporting Matchday Guru, man. You know what I'm saying? Man's always helping me out. So we're gonna pattern up a show. Like all the ones that I feel like are just helping, man, and just keep it real. I want to do a show. Some people ask me, oh, Northside, I see you're helping your smaller content. Nah, bro. It's not like that, bro. I need to see that you're a real guy. And real guy doesn't mean you have to agree with me. Like me and Hooks don't agree on everything, but I still help Hooks out. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that. It just means that you're genuine. You know what I'm saying? And what you say about this club is how you genuinely feel. If I can sense that it's genuine, I can respect it. I might not agree, but I can respect it. You know what I'm saying? And even Hook said it before. Some of these content creators, I can't see the pain in the eyes. I can't see the fire in the eyes. You know what I mean? I can't see it in the eyes, bro. I can't see the pain, bro. These men just waffling. I'm like, does it even hurt you? Like, because it hurts me. That's why I'm always shouting. Because it hurts me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, big up to the man, them. We're redirecting to rants. And yeah, Northside raid on the way in. Rants and Lee gonna stream. We're redirecting now. Big up, familia. Subscribe to Halftime Hooks. Subscribe to the Match Day Guru. We're out, familia. Love.